this is Trista from Zero Casualties and welcome back to my channel. Today we are combining the garden and tea, and I'm going to talk about 2 herbal infusions and then my tea leaves from my Camellia sinensis or my tea bush. I have 2 of those here in the garden. And this is what they look like. These are the second leaves to come out in the spring. They usually, if I can get this out, have 3 leaves on them like this. They're not the tiny ones that come out first thing in early spring, but these are the second ones, and these are usually used to make black tea. You have to wilt them a little bit, roll them, dry them. But today we are going to sample some tea just made from the fresh leaves, and I brewed this at 180 degrees Fahrenheit for about 4 minutes. I actually left in, I don't know if you can see the fresh leaves just to get a little more flavor. Usually I wouldn't leave the tea in like this, but I wanted to see what kind of flavor I got. So let's have a sample of this. First, let's smell. It smells very fresh. It smells like fresh cut grass, actually. And it has a very subtle flavor. Some might say not a lot of flavor at all, but just very slight, and it's quite refreshing. So with the fresh leaves you do not get a ton of flavor, but it's still a lovely thing to drink, and I would love to try actually cold brewing this to see what would happen overnight or something. So do some experimenting. And I have 2 herbal infusions today. I have so much in the garden here, as you can see, so I'm going to be doing a lot more videos about the infusions as I research things. So these are leaves, fresh spring leaves from my raspberry bushes. I have a few kind of interspersed in the flower garden here. And what I used was 3 leaves from this, kind of just tore them up, crushed them a little bit, and then infused it in boiling water for about 5 minutes. And it has, again, kind of a grassy, this one tastes a little toasted, or smells a little bit like barley or something, like almost like a tiny bit of grassy ochicha or something, but again, it's very light. And it's a lot more like white tea or very light green tea, but it's lovely. And this has cooled down a little bit since I infused it. Next, actually last for this particular time, I have strawberry leaves. And again, I used the 3 parts of this leaf to kind of crush and roll for this tea. And again, it's super light. I found as clear of a cup as I could for this one. And let's taste. First, let's smell. Again, very grassy notes. Yes, very fresh. And again, very light. I would love actually to try both drying these, because I think the flavor would intensify. You can actually also add berries, of course, for more flavor. I do not have berries on these quite yet, but I will soon in the future. So I'm going to try that, and I'm also going to try cold brewing the fresh, perhaps oxidizing and crushing them up a little bit more. to see if that makes a difference. But this is a really, really fun experiment to do and see what types of results you get. Also, please make sure, as a disclaimer, that you properly identify all of the plants that you use. Make sure they're not sprayed with chemicals. Make sure you know what plants you're using before you try any infusions. If you have any questions, please let me know. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Make sure to subscribe for more of these garden tea videos or garden update videos. And I will see you next week. Bye.